Hey y'all, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kimi. Today's video is super exciting because we are going to be starting, this is part one of the last room in our house that needs the carpet taken out of it and new peel and stick put in it. It also needs to be painted. But today, I know for a fact I'm at least going to get everything out of that room and start taking the carpet out. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and go in there. This is the room in question. We already cleaned a bunch of it. Like, there used to be stuff here. This bag is trash. Paint. It's just this table left, TV, some like just bigger items. And this, I'm also going to put whatever I can just to make it easier on us in here. But everything needs to come up off the floor. I'd really love us to get this chair out of here. That's going to be hard. So one other way I was thinking of doing this, because there is big bulky pieces of furniture, is to do this in steps. So instead of taking the whole carpet out, just move the chair as close to the table as possible. And, you know, I can take all this out, or I can just move this too. Cut the carpet in half. That would make it easier to pick up and move anyways. Get the foam, and then I can take all of this stuff, put it on the plywood, come over here and get this carpet gone. That way we don't have to like move everything. So we'll see how it goes, but I know for a fact I'm taking this stuff out because it's easy and I know I can do it. So on some of these bigger projects, I do get help from people in our life. Hi Chloe. And they don't want to be on camera, so for privacy reasons, sometimes my home update videos will look like they're pieced together, and it's because the people in the video, if I were filming, there would be no way for me to just like film myself without filming them too. So hopefully y'all understand, but that is why some of the videos you'll see like a before, a during, and an after, but you may not see like the workload being done, just for privacy. So anyways, I'll show y'all everything that I can though.
Yesterday, your smile, your style so fly, my oh my. As time stood still, I got the urge to steal a kiss, and so I did. Now I'm embarrassed, but just a little bit. Oh, there must be gold on those lips and honey on those fingertips. Can you imagine us two out in the woods? Seems like forever since we've been together. Oh God, I miss you bad. And I read your letters and look at your pictures. Oh God, I miss you so bad. It's been so long, I know, but I'm finally coming home. Till then I'm dreaming of your heart, your eyes, our love. Darling, I can't wait till I see your face. Oh God, I miss you bad. The only thing I need is you beside me. Oh God, I miss you so bad. It's been so long, I know, but I'm finally
Alright, that is out of there. Y'all can see where we started to paint. Also, look at this. I found this is one of the first things I ever bought as decor. And it was in our bedroom. And it's so cute. Anyways, so that is going to be the plan, is to cut right here. Take all that out. And, I guess then I could just start putting pill and stick down. And then move everything. Take all this out. Do the same thing. That way, I don't have to like do it all in one day. So I'll probably do this half today. And then as long as my body feels capable, I'll do this half tomorrow. But if you don't see 2 home update videos in a row, it's because I needed a day in between. Okay, I don't want to wear out my body. But it's so nice seeing this little space here. Honestly, if that dresser, if I can work my room to where I can have the dresser in my office, I'll keep it in there. Because this is so nice and open. If we had guests over, this room is big enough to put something down. Even like, this is, you think that's like a twin bed's fit? If it's, or am I thinking of like the kids' beds that are even smaller? Anyway, there's space right here. And the last time my family came, I think my sister, or no, me and you were back here. Yeah, and they all got our bed. So, it was pretty cramped because we have a queen size air mattress. So it was like touching this. It was touching the little table that was over there. It was touching everything. And that's probably why, you know, if you sleep on it, you wake up on the floor. Because the air. Alright, so you think it's pointless to vacuum this first, or should I?
I don't think so.
Okay. Wait, you think it's pointless?
I mean, you can do it if you want. I mean, it won't take long to do it.
I just don't know if you're saying yes or to which
I'm just saying
question.
it wouldn't take long to do it, but also when you pick all this up, you're going to sleep it anyway.
Okay, so I won't do it. That's what I was asking. And we do have an extra We do have a third one. I was trying to think yesterday where it was. So we'll spray paint that one too. And it's the least rusted one out of all of them.
Yeah, hopefully it comes up easy.
Oh yeah, because that's the struggle bus. Anyways, okay. Well, I'm probably going to move this and vacuum in my tripod. I'll get to work. So once the carpet was cut, I just came in here and rolled it up and carried it outside. Y'all, we have got a buildup of stuff outside that we need to take off to the actual landfill, because we take our own trash and a lot of this stuff cannot go to our local trash dump. You have to go to the city's landfill and pay per pound. So we definitely need to do that soon, because we have a lot of stuff outside. And we have a new neighbor, and she keeps her yard so nice and pretty that it is a big goal of mine to make sure our yard is clean before the summer is over. Honestly, that's probably going to be the next big project we start, is cleaning up our yard.
start to recall. The higher I get, the deeper I fall. I return to the womb and I start to cry. Hundreds of voices asking why. How can I love you now when I don't know you are? Is this what we are? Is this what we are? I let you move out of my heart. I let my wounds heal as a start.
Alright, y'all, this is ready to start putting the peel and stick down. I got as much of the green stuff up as I could. But as with all of these projects, at the end of everything, we are going to get some baseboards. So anything you see along the edges, once we get the baseboards, you won't be able to see that anymore. And it's going to up level this room and all the other rooms a lot. This is the flooring we used. It is Style Selections. The color is Ozark. It's the vinyl wall and floor planks, and you get 14 in a box. These were, I think, like $25 a box when we got them last time, but for that we had scored them for $20 a box. Our store did not get them in anymore, or we purchased them at Lowe's. Our Lowe's didn't get them in anymore. So we got lucky because they had some overstock. But if you want this, I would just call around your Lowe's stores and see if they have them in stock first before going, because at ours it was something that they were just going to sell through, and then once they sell through them, they weren't going to bring them in anymore. So to save time, and because this is our home, it will always be our home, we are not doing this for other people to come in and live in it later on. So those are disclaimers. Anyways, so like when it's you, you can do what you want, right? But when you're doing it for someone else, then yeah, you can't really cut corners. So I have learned that it's okay to leave the staples in. If they are kind of sticking up out of the floor, I just take that hammer and beat them right back into the floor until they're basically flush with the plywood. And we've had no issues. So these stick really well to this type of flooring. We've had them in our kitchen for the longest time. I think since 2021 is when we did the kitchen. And we haven't had any come up, so they're really good. They stick. I don't think you need anything to go up underneath them, unless your surface is just really textured or like super dirty. But sorry from the backside. A good broom and then vacuum behind yourself should do enough to make the floor clean, to where these will stick and you won't have any issues. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I do that saves time and still comes out fine. I don't know. Okay, that's got to be it. So, y'all see, we're in like this little hole, and that corner gets me every time. So in my office, I had a seam go all the way down the floor because of that corner. So this time I did not want that to happen again. Well, I thought that I was doing it correctly by just carrying it around and going straight across, but that little section, it was about 2 3/4 inches of peel and stick that was around the corner. So what we ended up doing was Aaron measured the plank, and then he just had to take a really long cut all the way across the plank, and then we just made 2 pieces out of that, and that took care of the issue. That way it prevented us from having a seam that went from one end of the wall all the way to the other end, because I'm staggering these floors and I want to make sure that it does not look like I messed up, because y'all will be the first to let me know I did something wrong. So there it is. You see the little gap. So I could have fixed it at the corner, but I didn't know. So I had done one and I was like, okay, we've got to fix this or else we're going to have that seam go all the way across. So we fixed it, and then I could just start from one end of the wall to the next. So we finally figured out how to get around weird shaped rooms that have the closets coming out of them, like built into the room. Anyway, if you live in a trailer, hopefully that's helpful. If you end up doing this to one of your rooms, because I feel like so many of our single wide mobile homes have these weird shaped bedrooms. Like a random L will be in there. Here are the 2 long strips I was referring to. We just took one whole plank and turned it into these 2 small ones. That way now we have one long line going across and we can start anew. So now all of the rows going across are going to be even and staggered, and that line that y'all did start to see right here on the corner where the closet starts is gonna stop, because we won't have, the next plank will not be lined up with those. So we saved ourselves. I would much rather have a couple of feet of line that is symmetrical than about 8 feet across of a room, because it is an eyesore, I know. So we saved it.
See the trees grow, they were here long before. They're keeping our stories, and when we're older, they will still stand tall. Things time will tell, we might never know. We'll be gone before it all begins. Send me your songs of tomorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Stories of joy and of sorrow. I'm dying to know it all. Send me your songs of tomorrow. I'm dying to know it all.
Alright, so I get this comment and message a lot. It is something like, Where do you get the energy? How do you get the motivation? How are you doing all these things? You need to take a day off. You need to take a break. Slow down. All those kinds of things. So I wanted to share with y'all how I'm actually able to do all these things. A few like disclaimers. I don't have children. So if you have children, no matter how young or old they are, I feel like you do have extremely more responsibilities than I do. So, and children are a big time commitment. So I have a lot of time on my side, which isn't something that everybody has. So that is like an advantage that helps me be able to do these things. The second thing that I do is every day I wake up, not all days of the month, but there are quite a few days of the month where my mind just wants to take over, and I can get kind of lost in that and then just feel like I need to take a day off. When really, for me, it's not about physically needing a break. And if I can calm my mind and focus on the task at hand, then my mind is also not as overwhelmed and can do more. I kind of psych myself out. So, for example, I work 7 days a week. I don't look at it as I just worked 7 days and now this 8th day I need a day off. I look at every day as day one, because every day we wake up is a new day. Aside from people giving us a calendar and telling us how old we are and what the dates are, what the hour is, every single day is the same. The only thing that's going to change is the weather. So we all have that 24 hours in each day. That is not going to change. So I look at it as this is day one, which takes me out of the past. I'm not thinking about, well, I've worked 7 days, I need to reward myself, I need to take a day off, because I have time during each day that I can take for myself, for self-care, and then I also have time for rest so that my body restores itself. So I know that a lot of it for me is anxiety, which is almost basically irrational fears, things that are not causing us danger at the time, but they feel very rational to us. So I'm being very careful how I say that, because anxiety is very real, and it's one of the things that like we're just never going to be able to escape from. So managing that anxiety is what I like to do. So being in the present, in the now, and not in the past, and not worrying too much about the future really helps me calm my mind so that my brain can handle the things that I would like to do present time today, which is this floor. The other thing that I do is give me something to make it more exciting. I had music playing this whole time. Y'all probably saw me dancing. I turned on a playlist. It was a 2000s best top 100, whatever. Amazing. Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, all the things. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember the last thing I was gonna tell y'all. Okay, so the last and most important thing, before my mind gets with the program, I am laying there in bed, almost like this doom of what's going to happen the rest of the day. Do I have the energy to do this? A lot of thought. Did you know like 80% of the reason people hit burnout is because of the thoughts? So if we can kind of control those thoughts, then we save ourselves from burning out, because our body can do it. It's our mind that has to get with it. So I tell my mind, I'm like, okay, well, physically, how are we? And when I tell you that physically I feel good and I take note of every area of my body and it feels good, my mind, something clicks in it and it's like, okay, we can do this. And then I'm up and I'm able to do it. So if you struggle with any of that, if any of that helps you, I hope it was worth me sharing. And if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, disregard any advice that I just gave you. Alright, y'all, this is where we are finishing for today. I think it's a good stopping point. We got all of this done and staggered. That one spot around the corner troubles me every time. So I had already did 2, and I'm like, wait a second, we're gonna have a line again going straight down. So we fixed it. There's one skinny strip going across, and that did the trick. So I love how it looks in here, and I can't wait to finish. This is like a great before and after, isn't it? Before, after. Anyway, I can't wait to get in here to wash the walls and paint and finish everything and make it look really nice. So anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and have fun in all of your home projects.
Just a little